Hey guys, it's me, Trish, LiLBat, back to talk about depression again. Depression 101, part 2. I had a few notes and videos that I said I was going to remake, but right now I thought of something that's more important. Last night I was laying in bed making a note on what I was in a video today, and it was mostly about not going to bed upset or sad, like trying to work out everything before you go to bed, otherwise you won't be able to sleep. And last night I really wasn't upset over anything in particular, but because I couldn't sleep, a million things were on my mind, but it really helped me that I wasn't going to bed upset over anything. But what I really want to talk about right now is how depression and anxiety and bipolar and a lot of other things, they make a person go through cycles. Everyone really goes through a cycle. They're just not really aware of it. I don't know if it's going to help you to be aware of it. It helps me to be aware of it. So we change with the seasons. Some people aren't with the seasons, but a lot of us change with the seasons. And every year it's the same thing. You know, you go into a winter depression right now. Everyone goes through a really low swing and then comes back up. I'm aware of these, not while they're happening typically, but right now in spring, every year I pretty much am aware of it. And I was like, oh, this happened this time last year. This happened this time last year. And in spring, I always tend to make videos. Last night when I couldn't sleep, I was scrolling through my own YouTube videos, watching, and I clicked on one I don't really remember recording, but after I watched it, I remembered recording it. It was from May 7th, 2016, which was a really good year, but I went through some really hard things, and that video is titled Trish Talk, Too Emo This Week, Sad LiLBat. It's kind of cute, but it's pretty much me doing this exact same thing just without titling it Depression 101. It was just me ranting about being sad, about missing my friend who was no longer in my life. I was saying, oh, it's 7 months later and I still really miss this person. And I was watching it and I was kind of sad and wanting to show it to them now because we're friends again, which is amazing. But I don't know, it was there's a lot of sad stuff, but there was a lot of positive stuff like this. I was working through it, talking to a camera, and I was I'm gonna do my painting, and watch just the last 30 seconds, go back and find it and watch it, maybe I'll put it anyways. I'm just eating pizza and dancing. So we go through cycles, and apparently May is my time to get back in the gear of things, but this time I'm not gonna fall off. We're gonna keep doing it, you're gonna hold me to it, you're gonna be like, Trish, why haven't you had a video for 2 weeks? And maybe I'll have a reason, but I'm not going to go months without making videos. This is what I'm doing now. But what I'm saying is we all have cycles. So right now we're all dropping and it's time to get back up. And this time, let's stay up. We're still going to have the cycles, but we're going to help each other. We're going to be there for each other through these cycles. So, okay, let's go back to not going to sleep upset. So, again, I wasn't upset last night. I'm not upset right now. Which is why it's helpful for me to make these videos now, because I need myself when I'm upset, because like I said in the last video, I'm really good at helping all my friends when they are upset, but myself, I'm I don't know, what do I do? And no one really, there's people that are helpful. I'm not saying anyone's not helpful. Well, there's a few people who aren't very helpful, but I'm not saying I don't have friends who help me or try to help me, but just having my mindset, sitting here being Trish, it's okay. People do care about you. You know they care about you. Why are you being like this? It's fine. It's a low swing. You'll be better tomorrow. You'll be better next week. You'll be better in May. You know? So don't go to bed upset. That's really important. And this is really important, again, for those people who don't have depression and are friends with or in a relationship with or just are around people who do have it or you think have it, because a lot of people don't know they have it. They just oh, I'm sad, it's okay. Or, you might just again, it's confusing, you don't understand, but here's a note. Don't go to sleep sad, mad. Don't let someone go to sleep sad or mad, even if you're mad too. Try to work it out. Try to figure a middle ground. Be hey, we're both upset. Let's go to sleep. We'll talk tomorrow. We'll deal with this tomorrow, but it's time to get some sleep. And end on a decent note, because if I go to sleep upset, if I'm arguing with someone, it really hurts me and I'll be up all night thinking about it, planning in my head what I want to say, what I'm going to say, how I'm going to say it. And then I'm just up all night. And then my dreams like to play tricks on me. So last week, this wasn't even a big deal. My person But in my mind, one of the things I like to do is say goodnight before I go to bed. Be like, hey, good night. I don't know. It's stupid. It's a stupid little thing that I need. Anyways, but I wasn't upset. I was just like, oh, I wish I could have said goodnight. So I sent a good night text. I said goodnight. I don't know. It was a whole, like, it's not a huge deal. Like, I am not mad if you're watching this. You probably won't watch these, but if you watch these, hey. So then I had weird dreams all night, like about, they were making me mad at him, they were making me mad at work, and then I like woke up and I was just all worked up, and I was like, I have to go back to bed for another half an hour, which is part, like, one of my things. I just sleep and sleep and sleep until I feel better. That's not always good. I need to get up and do things, which I've been trying to do. I try to get up at noon, do a few things, go to work at 3:30. That's what I'm trying to do. It's hard, but I'm working on it. But if I wake up from a dream and I'm mad in that dream, like, it makes me so mad. So it's very important for me to go to bed without being upset over something, without being sad. Like, it's okay to go to bed feeling those ways sometimes. Like, you're going to have to. There's no way 100% you cannot go to bed someday with something bugging you. But with anxiety, that's what you do. You lay there and you think and think and think and think. And me, I take medicine that makes me sleep. But sometimes I'm just up. I just can't sleep. I'm up till 3 a.m. Everyone else is sleeping at 1. Play on my phone. I watch my old videos, which made me feel kind of good. I really like watching my old videos. It makes me feel like this is what I'm supposed to be doing. So I'm glad I'm going through this cycle again. But I'm not going to let it drop off. Again, I need your guys' help. I need my friends' help. I need the support of this. Yeah. So, yeah, this one's kind of short. I don't know if this one was as helpful as the last one. I don't know if the last one was helpful. Let me look at my notes that I made last night to make sure I didn't miss anything. When I say I'm keeping this short, it's already 10 minutes. Okay, so yeah, so remember there are cycles. When you feel bad, remember you are going to feel better again, no matter what the circumstances is. Just like even from that video from 2 years ago, I have to remember, like, get better, but like it takes time. Trying to keep my super personal stuff like out of my videos. This is just like to help to get it out, just so you understand, and so you can try to understand me, so you can try to understand other people like me, if you're like me, so you can know you're not alone. That's what these are for. It's not to be like calling out anyone on anything. It's just, hey, this is my brain, and I'm trying to share it, and I'm trying to keep it so I remember and watch a video and be like, in 2 years, if I'm sad, be like, oh my god, look how good I was doing that day. Even though I was talking about hard issues and sad things, like, I was still doing good that day. Just like I was 2 years ago. I was sitting eating pizza. And I'm going to do my painting and eat some pizza. Maybe I'll paint my pizza. Maybe I'll use my pizza to paint with. Probably neither of those things are going to happen. It was a little rant. That's what I do. I rant and I talk, and I do this in person, so hey, let's hang out and chat sometime. We'll maybe do some of these you nows. I don't even know what a you now is. I see people doing it. I think it's YouTube Live. Maybe I'll do that, and we can talk, and you can share your questions. But for today, let me know how you resolve your issues before you go to bed, if you do that. What do you do when you can't sleep? What do you do when you can't resolve those things? Like, to quiet your mind and go to sleep? Do you do breathing? Like, do you do yoga? What do you do to like try to help me? Let's help each other. And I think I had one more question in here. Oh, yeah. So I have those weird dreams. Do you have weird dreams when you like are upset or anxious, or just like random? Like, you have dreams, and like, I don't remember a lot of mine, but I always remember the ones where I wake up mad or upset. Like, I can still remember some, and I'm like, get out of my head. This isn't real. Why is this sticking in my head? This isn't real. It didn't happen. And then I'm paranoid it's going to happen, because who knows? But what do you do in those things? Like, what do you suggest to do? Even if you haven't tried it, what are some things you've seen that you want to try? So yeah, I'm going to cut this out. I'm going to make a couple more videos coming up soon. Maybe I'll record one later, but I'm on my way to see my niece. I think I'm going to take my dog with me. I'm not sure, but I'm home and visiting them again, which is another thing that helps me. They do live 3 hours away from Pittsburgh, which is where I live. I'm just not a country person, but coming here, seeing my family, seeing my niece, she turns 1 in like 2 weeks, and my puppy, just makes me feel better. I like where I'm at. I like my job. I'm excited to do this. Yeah, I'm working on some stuff, and I'm hoping to turn this into a business, so please help. If you like this video or any of my other ones, because I'm going to be doing interviews and stuff soon, Just sit down, so I can do recording this way too. So subscribe to my page. I need to get to 100 people so I can create a custom URL. I also made a page for 401 Tunes. On a page, I made a whole channel for 401 Tunes. Once that gets started again, there's a playlist on there that has every 401 Tunes ever. We do have a GoFundMe going, so check that out, but that's not what this video is for, but go check it out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!